So after that sick-ass snowboarding adventure, we landed here.
It's a good-looking little environment.
It's a good-looking little environment. They put a lot of work into this area specifically. Like I said, it has its own unique map, and that map doesn't tell you where you're at, and so you need to determine where you're at based on how your surroundings are reflected on the map.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wish they were dressed for this.
Yeah, that's always bugged me, that they don't have specific winter gear for this moment. I mean, Barrett is just wearing an open vest and shorts, and Tifa is wearing a halter top.
I always like when a game goes, oh, you're going to go into the snowy lands, you need to get some thick coats. And it just, just for like a costume change, not necessarily like a
mechanics change or anything. Yeah, just a reflection of where you're at. So right now we are, I don't know where. We're somewhere in that mess.
Well, at least you can turn on the arrows to see like where you're...
That at least tells you where the exits are, yeah. And what you can do is once you kind of understand where you're at, you just go in the general direction of where you want to go. They have a big check mark telling you, okay, this check mark, this is where you're headed.
Are you dropping those?
Yes. Occasionally you will find yourself on this big open plain, and when you're on this big open plain, your perspective will... As you saw, the camera just shifts right there, and you need to drop those so you can tell where you were going. If you spend too much time in that area, you will freeze and pass out, and then you'll wake up here, which is kind of a way of like giving the player a bone, so that like if they're completely lost, if they don't know how the fuck to get where they're going, okay, eventually we'll just have you pass out and wake up where you're supposed to go.
I wish the camera panned up and that guy was like laying in creepy dad pose.
Yeah.
Almost naked on the white fur.
Well, his name is Holzoff. Yeah. This is actually the first time I played this game where I've been able to get here before passing out. I didn't know what this guy would actually do. He's just like, oh, we have visitors.
Better cover myself up with more than soft puppies and white fur. That must have been one fucking big-ass bear. I mean, I know bears are big, but yeah, that's a big bear. Especially polar bears are giant-ass fucking...
Oh yeah, polar bears are huge.
Shit, man.
And there might be bigger polar bears out there that we haven't seen.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Bears, man.
Yamsky, he was below me. He cut his own rope and I didn't even notice. This guy appears to eat nothing but potatoes. Unless those are rocks. But why would he just have a big trunk of rocks? So now you have another pseudo minigame where as you climb up the side of this hill, you have to mash square to keep yourself warm. And it says okay to confirm route, which is a weird way to put it.
Understand? No. One more time. Understand? No, because you didn't change how you explained it.
Okay, let me explain again. Mash X to say warm, press OK to confirm route. What does that mean?
Maybe he's got a big trunk of rocks because rocks are currency for him because it's all snow.
Yeah. But there's no one else around here, so he just pays himself. What is it? Or save it for later.
Look at Sid keeping warm.
Yeah. What's he doing? He's not doing like squats.
Like, I get what Yuffie's doing, you know, because she's like, I'm fucking naked, so I'm cold. He's just like, It's all
he's
man warms himself.
He's doing that weird dance where you kind of like bend your knees and lift your arms up and then thrust them down as you come back up.
Vincent's like, I got a cape. I'm all right.
He just has a slight chill from time to time.
I don't know what you guys were thinking.
Satchmo's a dumb robot.
Now, is this Celsius?
It's Celsius, yeah. Wait, no, it has to be Fahrenheit, right? 30
would be pretty good, right?
I'm revealing ourselves to be American. I believe it's Celsius because I think it's referring to your body's temperature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was the outdoor temperature. That wouldn't be so bad.
You climb up and you come up here, and here's an interesting moment where you have to fight these icicles. And what happens is, when you defeat the icicles, they fall to the area below, and they fill out these holes that you would have seen down there. And once you defeat all 4 of these icicles, you're able to proceed.
There needs to be more fights with inanimate objects in RPGs.
There does. Also, inside this cave, you can fight a very nasty enemy, which gives you a very useful enemy skill called Magic Breath, which I couldn't use there because I was silent, so I'll have to show it off later. But the enemy that you fight is essentially the Materia Keeper from earlier. That big kind of scorpion-looking thing that did the Hell combo.
Yeah.
It's just a smaller version of that. Except it's more dangerous because it has Magic Breath, which is a son of a bitch. I think it's Ice, Bolt, and Fire in a party-wide attack. It's very useful for one specific area later on. Yeah, once you kill these things, they drop some icicles on you, and then... Oh, it's not dead yet. Oh, here we go. And then it cracks.
Ka-chink.
It really is a weird encounter.
Yeah, it's strange.
You fight an icicle and 4 bats. What's even stranger, though, is what you find after you've defeated all 4 of them.
See, I want a game where people are trying to get somewhere, and then there's like I don't know, like a shopping cart in the way, and they're like, "What are we gonna do?" And they have to fight it or something.
Yeah. So 1 second. You see, I've dropped all 4, and then there's another chest over here. Don't jump down. Open that chest. What's inside? Let's see. I have 7 elixirs and 2 mega elixirs. That's important because this item is fucked up. Last elixir.
Last elixir.
Here's the thing. That's a make elixir. No one was sure of it, however, because they didn't think to check their items. But you can see I now have 3 make elixirs.
Oh.
Someone fucked up with that specific item chest. I don't know how that works. I don't know how this game is programmed, but someone fucked that up because somehow they translated whatever make elixir is in Japanese into last elixir, but only with that one.
That's
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know how that works because you find make elixirs elsewhere.
You just think it'd be programmed.
You just think it'd be programmed. Like this chest drops. You know, it's like this chest references this item, and this item's reference to this, and so when you open the chest, it says you found this.
Yeah.
But did they have to program each individual chest and say what it drops?
And why last elixir?
Just some weird translation, I guess. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, this upcoming boss fight, because I remember it very specifically being featured in a holiday commercial for the PlayStation, where Santa is playing Final Fantasy VII, and he gets a call from the elves, like, "Santa, where are you? We're getting tired of playing poker with the reindeer over here. You gotta get going." But he's too busy fighting this motherfucker right here.
He's like, "Shut up, elves. Do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I don't have a memory card yet." Can't stop.
I gotta find that commercial somewhere. Actually, one thing I'm tempted to do is to remake the old Final Fantasy VII commercials with all the footage I've captured.
Yeah.
Because they were just made up of the cutscenes from the game, and I have all of those on, as close to HD as you can get. Granted, it's all fucked up because it's not an HD game, but it would be a higher quality than what's on YouTube right now. Where people, I guess, at some point were recording like Ally McBeal, and then recording Ally McBeal on VHS, and then just happened to get a Final Fantasy VII commercial on there, and then they're like, "Hey, I wonder if my mom still has those old Ally McBeal tapes."
Of course she does.
And then they're like, "Oh, dude, score! I found that Final Fantasy VII commercial."
I had to watch so much Ally McBeal
To be able to find it. And so then they upload that to YouTube, and it's a fucking 20-year-old rip off of a VHS that was recorded during an episode of Ally McBeal.
Oh, God.
This enemy is... It has one little trick that can trip you up.
This
once.
one weird trick.
It has one weird trick. You'll hate it. You'll see... It has a white head and a red head, and you think, okay, ice and fire, but it's actually reversed. The white head casts fire, and the red head casts and absorbs ice.
That's how we get you.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
I was watching MasterChef Junior, and I was, thinking about how we now live in an age where even a show about kids, when it was like it was showing you like a character profile of one of the children, and showing video footage that their parents had taken of them at a younger age cooking, and it was like 2003 or something like that, and the video footage was good.
Oh yeah,
because it was recorded from a decent device back in 2003.
Yeah, we've hit the point where the old family footage of a teenager's childhood is recorded in HD or near HD,
which is weird.
Yeah, we're well past the area where. We're well past the era of what we think of when we think of old home movies, of just shitty, low-res.
Like, it was such a thing that it's almost like an art decision to go, okay, we're going to show you old footage. It's a little staticky. It's got that weird little timestamp. It's not all great. So when I saw this, it was kind of jarring. I was like, this is weird.
I'm old. I'm old.
Like, it almost seemed inauthentic in some way because it wasn't staticky and shitty.
Oh,
VHS
yeah. Like someone was trying to film a period piece, but didn't think to actually make it look like it ought. And this is one boss with another gimmick that you used to see in older Final Fantasies, but not so much now, where it has a party-wide attack when it dies. So you want to actually kill one head and then the other, because if you kill both heads simultaneously, they'll do that back-to-back, and you'll probably get fucked. Fortunately, there's... Oh, God damn it. I hate when that happens. Just a fucking random encounter immediately after a boss. Don't put random encounters in the same hallway as a boss.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, but if you run back from that point, there's a spring you can touch, which restores your HP and MP.
Always with them healing springs. I want to dip my toe in some healing spring.
Yeah, it's like, I feel a little cold going on. I'm going to dip my toe in the healing spring.
Dip my balls in some pizza.
Can you milk me, Fokker?
Nipples, Fokker. Milk me?
So this is where Jenova landed. And it was so bad that 2,000 years later, the planet is still trying to heal it.
It's still gushing an arterial spurt of life energy. Jeez, a crater so fucking tall it created like a different climate. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah, exactly.
That's fucking nuts. Fuck. Fuck, Jenova. Where did you come from?
Where did you go? What do you want?
Single hiccup, weird thing.
Yeah. Next time the wound won't be so small. Cloud, this isn't small. This is an extinction level event what you're standing in right now. Yeah, this must be the end of the game coming up.
But it's not.
God, just like in Wild Arms, when you finally get to fight, I forget his name. The big bad. The big Z.
Yeah.
Right? And then it felt for all the world like the end of the game. It's like, oh, no, wait, now we can go explore the other half of the planet. Holy shit.
I feel like Final Fantasy's been good about that. Of like, oh, you think you're done? You're not fucking done.
Yeah. Giving you those moments where it feels very Neo-Bahamut.
Where you're like, you overcame something huge, but it's like there's more. So then the scope of the whole journey just becomes even bigger.
It keeps expanding, exactly.
It's like, oh, man, anxiety now.
And it's not something, just like with good design, how you usually don't notice it if it's designed well. A story which does it scale properly is something that you don't really notice until after it's over. But when a story does it poorly, it really hits you. Yeah. Like, that was one of the biggest problems with Azura's Wrath. This, on top of being a game that you don't really play, you just kind of do quick time events the whole time. That game's sense of scale is all over the place. Like, the first boss you fight expands himself into a being like 5 times the size of the Earth.
What?
To where he goes to crush you with just his finger, and it's this cool moment, but it's like, that's the first boss, and the next guy you fight is just a dude.
Oh.
And it does that throughout the whole game, of just like, oh, here's this real huge thing, and then it doesn't feel like it's going big thing to little thing to decompress. It just feels like it's going big thing to little thing because they didn't think of how to actually string these together in a significant and impactful manner.
Is that Platinum, or is that something else?
I forget who did Azura's Wrath, but it wasn't Platinum.
I was gonna say, like, Platinum's got that shit down.
They do, yeah. These are more men in cloaks, so when you talk to them, they die and turn to items. So a handful of them have made it this far somehow. And this is just an annoying side game, where the winds are blowing real bad. What I didn't realize is they only blow on that initial crack right there.
It's hard to tell,
It always seemed to me like they blow immediately in front of that spot as well. So yeah, it's really hard to tell, and I just wasted a few seconds. Some of them are just collapsing. Some of them are falling off the goddamn cliffside.
What do you think it is? They're like malnourished, probably. Or...
I think they're malnourished. They're not in their right minds.
And they just climbed a fucking crazy, scary.
They climbed the whole way we did. Yeah. And then the one that Sephiroth decided to take control of is ending the rest of them. Like those were the two that almost made it. They almost made it, but then Sephiroth was like, nope. And even here, he's just casting aside the last one. So now the only one left really is Cloud. And technically Red 13, but Red 13 never seems to have trouble with it.
He's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm the captain of my ship.
Mm-hmm. Then why is everything so purple?
Nothing like a save point to let you know shit's about to go down.
Yeah. right now it's inferring that Cloud is one of those people, which is included when it said our.
Heh.
Oh no, he didn't get away. Fuck.
Did Cloud tackle them down? Is that what just happened? Or did...
Oh, I think he did, actually. I never caught that, but from how he's positioned, it looked like he did tackle his party members to the ground so they wouldn't get fucked up. And now your penultimate encounter with Jenova. Jenova Death.
Yeah, punch it in the face. Or stab it in the foot?
I guess? I don't know. Just summon a big angry dragon. That seems to solve a lot of problems around here. The big angry dragon solution.
Long line at a grocery store.
Big angry dragon. Just declare whom in that line are your enemies, and then everyone else will be fine. Those three will be the only ones who get sucked up into the sky.
Bank teller giving you a little lip.
Big angry dragon.
Baby diaper full of shit.
Big angry dragon.
Just the Bahamut showing up. I'll take care of everything.
Just very gingerly changing the diaper. There we go.
Yeah. I'm not too happy about this, but I'll do it.
Changes the diaper, applies the powder, pats the baby on the back.
Just pissed the whole time. But
there we go, little one.
The face says angry, but the hands say loving, caring beast.
Yeah. Red light.
Just a light so bright it hurts? Or?
Apparently, yeah. And just like Jenova Life used water, Jenova Death uses fire exclusively. Which there was a fire armlet inside the... Right before I fought those icicles, there was a fire armlet. And if I thought to equip that, it would have gone a long way toward trivializing this fight. That and the fire ring that you can get in Costa del Sol. Tropic wind. Oh, it smells like coconut.
What a weird attack name for
it is, isn't it?
Death.
Yeah.
Tropic breeze.
I would like to see Jenova in HD.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know what its bits are supposed to be. I want to have a little more animation. And again, in a remake, I want to know where it's actually coming from. Like, I want to see Sephiroth drop, like, the chunk of her neck or whatever. And see it grow into this thing style.
Ooch. Is this even giving you trouble, would you say?
No. As I've said, not the most difficult game. Especially with all the leveling I had to do to get Aeris' limit break. Tifa is behind, because when I was doing all that leveling, it was Cloud, Aeris, and Barret. So Tifa, she's not up to the level. You can see she has 1,000 fewer hit points than either Baird or Cloud, and that's not entirely due to Tyria, but also she only has her first 2 limit breaks so far. But even with her being behind, the other 2 are holding the fort.
So how exactly does Tifa's limit break work with a little like slot wheel, and what is
Oh,
do you know
yeah,
what
I'll
each
explain
one
that.
means?
Yeah, hit means it will just be a regular hit. Yeah means it'll be a critical hit. And then miss means the attack will miss. So she won't perform it unless she has other ones coming after it that she needs to perform. Basically, her limit breaks are just attacks.
Yeah.
But as she gains more limit breaks, she strings them all together. And so unlike everyone else who just has their 1 limit break that they can use at a time, she gets to use all of them.
That's cool.
It's just, if you do it properly, you can basically string together 8 critical hits in a row. Unfortunately, with her later limit breaks, the wheel becomes much more... It has fewer yas on it and more misses on it, and so it gets to the point where it's like, well, I'll just...
Is it even worth it?
It's not even worth it to go for it. You just want to select hit, because you do get a wide enough wheel of hits that you can guarantee to get the limit break out. Oh, this is it, the black materia.
That's pretty easy.
Let's just go away. Let's just get out of here. Yep, there it is. And you're trying to find someone to give it to, but nobody wants it.
No, thanks. I ain't. She even.
Yeah.
Yuppie's like, no.
Not that one. I'll take any other materia you got. The only one who will take it is Red 13. If he's in your party, I think... Sid will take it. And I think Tifa has to be in your party there, so it's either a matter of Red 13 or Sid taking it.